The most difficult thing we faced over the last few years.
The most difficult thing for us.
It's just the sense of the economy not knowing where it's all going.
A couple national and regional chains coming into Sonoma County.
As customers started to reevaluate where they were going to spend their disposable income.
It's hard to compete on price with these guys.
What people think is the value of land here versus what businesses can really afford.
The most difficult thing we've been facing in the previous 10 years or so has been the process of professionalizing the business.
You had to sit down and think about what motivates people to interact with you, to purchase your product as opposed to somebody else's.
I think the sense is you really have to stick to your guns, kind of like hunker down, and really do the extra mile.
A lot of people told me when starting a business that it kind of takes that 2 or 3 years, at least in a consulting business, to kind of really get going.
The toughest thing that we face today is not screwing it up. It's like what we have in place is correct, and it's aligned with what the world seems to want as far as beer, and just not screw it up at this point. It's ours to lose in a lot of ways, which is a nice spot to be in.
It's always striving for something better than you were last week. I think it's also the fact of making sure that we get to what our vision is of the whole package.
The biggest lesson I've learned over the last few years
is to evolve and continue to learn.
Everything counts, attention to detail with every customer, every transaction.
Tell yourself the truth, really ascertain what your business is, where it's going.
Really work with the experts. If I'm not an editor, so when I write my newsletters, I hire an editor.
There's a lot of hardship along the way, but it's yours. And when you walk away from it every day and know that you've done a good amount of numbers, or business-wise, or you've satisfied people by eating at your restaurant, it's such a special feeling.